Hola. Hola a todos. Buenos días. Buenos días. Qué bien, qué silencio. Bien, ¿qué tal estáis? Bien. Bueno, vamos a iniciar la sesión informativa que os había prometido. Bueno, voy a empezar primero, ya os he dado la bienvenida antes, pero quiero daros la bienvenida de nuevo, ahora más relajadamente, ¿vale? Sin medios de comunicación, nada, nosotros solitos. Me llamo Asun. Todos los mensajes que habéis recibido los firmaba Asunción Albuín, ¿vale? Esa soy yo. Todo el mundo me llama Asun, no Asunción, Asun, porque es más corto, ¿sí? Vale. Y el truco para recordar mi nombre es as soon like, as soon as possible. Okay? So, if you don't remember my name, just remember this trick. My name is Asun, as soon as possible. Okay? Bruna, you like that? Yeah? Yeah, it is quite, yeah, it is funny. But it is also easy for you to remember my name, okay? So you can use that trick. Now, I work at the international office, as you know, and I am in charge of all the international students, exchange international students, as you are, okay? So, I will show you later in the map where my office is placed for you to come anytime you might need it, okay? You may go there and ask for me or for any other of my colleagues. Anybody there will be able to help you. I will do it every time I am there, but if I am not there, you can, of course, talk to any of the staff who is at the office, right? At the international office. But I am the one in charge of the international incoming students, okay? You already know my email. You received many messages from me, so you already know my email. Okay? So for anything you might need, you might either go to the office or send me a message or give me a call also, okay? If you want to come to the office, I think the best idea would be that you send me a message for a, sorry, how do you say this word? For an appointment, thank you. I couldn't remember it. So you just send me a message, you tell me that you would like to visit me and just tell me which day you would like to come, and I will just keep that time for you, okay? Right? Okay, so as for you, welcome everybody here. You came to Burgos with a very nice weather today. It was not so good last weekend, but this week is going to be very nice weather, so that will help you enjoy your first days here, visit the town and walk around with your new friends, your new family here, okay? It is important that you make a new family here. You don't have a father, you don't have a mother. Well, you have a mother. I am your mother, you know. But you don't have a father, you don't have brothers or sisters, so you must make your own family here, okay, with the rest of the students who came to spend this semester at University of Burgos. Some of you for one semester, some of you for one academic year. We have to distinguish between two kinds of students here, okay? On one side, we have the Erasmus students, who are those who come from the European Union's universities. And then we have the rest of the students who are called UBU Global or international exchange students who come from other universities from the rest of the countries, okay? So we have a representative, a good representation of students from many parts of the world. So we are very happy to host you all here. I make this distinction because there are different administrative procedures for those, sometimes, okay, for those who are Erasmus and those who are not Erasmus, okay? All right, do you understand me properly? Yeah, correctly? Yeah? Everybody? Does anybody want that I explain all this in Spanish? No? May I go on in English then? Okay. So let's go on. The first thing I would like to talk about is the Spanish courses, okay? I know some of you came in advance because there was an intensive course that started in August, and you've been here for these 2 weeks attending this intensive course. Some of you, most of you didn't, okay? Some of you have a very good level of Spanish, some of you don't. This is something I would like to tell from the very beginning. Most of the lessons, and you know that, are given in Spanish. Okay? We have some academic offer in English, some academic offer in English, and we also have some courses that belong to the so-called English-friendly program. Okay? These are courses that are taught in Spanish, but you can get some support in English if you need it, okay? And if you decide to subscribe for that program. But as a whole, the most important thing is that you need to be as much fluent as possible in Spanish. That will be very helpful for you, not only for classes, but also for your daily life. Okay? So I do recommend that even though you are taking lessons in English, you enroll for these Spanish courses, right? Take advantage of the opportunity of being here. Take advantage of the opportunity of being in Spain in order to improve your command of the language. Or if you don't have any command, just this is the moment to start learning it. Okay? So, there is, apart from this intensive course, which is already over, we've got these Spanish regular courses that are taught throughout the semester. Okay? So if you want to subscribe for these courses, they will be taught from September the 18th to December the 19th. Okay, this I think they have 50 hours. Okay, it's a 50-hour course. We offer all these levels, not A1. but you can start from A2, okay? So those of you who have very basic level, you could probably subscribe for A2 level and also work harder at home also, right? To be able to catch up with the level the level A2, okay? The application deadline is September the 7th. I will show you how to apply now. Look, this is the page, the UBU page. If you go there to, let's see, Cursos de Español, there, you will get to this page, okay? You just press on Cursos de Español, and here it is not a very attractive page, I must say. I'm sorry about this. I wish I could change it, but it is not on my... I can't do that. And here you will go to regular Spanish courses and click on fall semester. And here you will have the information, fall semester, and there you will get the information you need. So the dates are from September to December, as I said, these levels, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. It's a 50-hour course. And there are different schedules depending on the levels, okay? So some of them are taught Monday and Wednesday, and some others are taught Tuesday and Thursday, okay? The price, okay, so this is, for example, where we start seeing the difference between being an Erasmus student or an international exchange student. If you are Erasmus, you will pay 60 euros, right? Why? Because you've got, support from the Erasmus funds, okay? We get that money from the European Commission, so we can finance part of those courses for the Erasmus students with Erasmus money, okay? The rest of the students may pay, they will have to pay 160 euros, okay? And other students who do not belong to the university at all pay higher prices, which is 210. So here we have Erasmus students who should pay 60 euros and other international students that should pay 160 euros, okay? You might get 6 ECTS credits, okay? Listen to this. I think I will repeat it later on throughout the presentation, but this is very important. If you take this course, you might include it in your learning agreement, okay? And if it is approved by your institution, you will get recognition of those 6 credits, okay? That's point 1. Point 2. Remember that this is not, just notice that this is not a regular, an official course, okay? It is not within the official academic offer. These are extracurricular courses. This means that you are not registered in the same way as the other official courses, but it is an extracurricular course with a different registration, and therefore the grade will not appear in the final transcript of records. Okay? Remember this. This is very important. If you don't get the permission, let's say, the confirmation from your university that you will get recognition even though this course will not appear in the final transcript of records, do not include it in the learning agreement. I don't know if you understood this properly. Everybody? Yeah? Okay? So you might include it and it could be recognized, but it will not appear in the transcript of records. Some universities do not give recognition if the course does not appear in the transcript of records. Okay? It will not be there. You will get a separate diploma. Right? For some universities, that's not a problem. And students get recognition of those 6 credits. But some universities do not accept that this grade is not in the transcript of records. Do not accept a separate diploma. So they do not give recognition. Okay? Remember this. And remember this till the end. Because at the end, many times I receive, when I send the transcript of records, I then receive emails from you saying, Asun, the Spanish course is not in the transcript of records. Could you please include it? No, I can't. I can't include it because it is not a regular course. It is not an official course. Okay? It is extracurricular course, so I can't do that. Please do it, because otherwise I will not get recognition from my university. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And I told you at the beginning. Okay, so please inform your universities about that aspect. It is a very important one. Okay? Right? Okay. Okay, we've got a registration deadline, which is September the 7th. Today is the 5th, so you still have time to register, okay? This is the calendar, okay? I think this is not the right information. Do you know what? I think I didn't take the right pen drive. Okay, anyway. This is the calendar, which is also in the web, where I directed you before. And this is important. This is where you can find information about these courses, okay? You can contact in-courses at ubu.es, which is physically placed in the Faculty of Economics, okay? The Faculty of Economics, there is a room which is called Centro Internacional del Español. And there is where all the information about the Spanish courses is given. Okay? Any questions so far about Spanish courses? No? Okay, then let's go ahead. More things. This is what I already, okay. So this is what I already told you, okay? This warning, it will not be included in the TOR, the Transcript of Records. You will receive a diploma, okay? Ask home university about recognition, okay? That is summarized what I already told you, right? Okay, so now let's go to the international office. I gave you one map like this, which is in your folder. And I don't know if I can show you here. Okay. I move the mouse, but it doesn't appear in the presentation, so I cannot show you. Okay, but anyway, this is a small campus. We've got 2 campuses at University of Burgos. This is the biggest, but it is not a big one, okay? University of Burgos is not a big one. We've got around 8,000 students, okay? And this is the main campus where most of them study, okay? We've got the Faculty of Education, We've got the Faculty of Science, Economics, Law, Faculty of Humanities and Communication, and one part of the Polytechnical School. In this campus, you can study at the Polytechnical School of this campus, you can study civil engineering, architecture, and agricultural engineering, okay? Those 3 degrees: civil engineering, architecture, and agricultural. Okay. The other engineerings, computer engineering, management engineering, electronical and mechanical engineering, are taught in the other campus. The other campus is downtown. Okay? There is a school there where these engineering degrees are taught. Okay? Now, the rest of the studies, the rest of the degrees are taught here in this campus. Okay? Now, we are Faculty of Science, right? Residence. Then there is Edificio de Administración y Servicios. Edificio de Administración y Servicios. That is the building where our office is. Okay? It is on the 2nd floor of that building, the international office. That is the address, calle Don Juan de Austria 1. We are very close to that building. Okay? These are the names of the, well, not the most important, but let's say the people who might be of relevance for you. Okay? This is Ileana Greca, the vice rector, who already gave you the presentation this morning. Cristina Zaldívar, she is the head of the office, the director. And this is me, okay? Asun, right? Who, the responsible of you, international students. Okay. The program. Let's talk a little bit about the program of activities for this week. Today, we already made registration, you already received the official welcome, and this is the orientation session, right? After me, you will have representatives of 2 students' associations, okay, who will be helping you. I think some of them already received the support from these associations, okay? And they will just be here after me to tell you a little bit about the activities they have programmed and well, how you can join them and how you can get their support. Okay? This is tomorrow. Tomorrow, here at this Paraninfo, at 10:30, there will be a presentation of university cultural activities and sports, music, theater, etc. Okay? So here will come one colleague of mine from a different office who is in charge of these activities. Okay? After that, we will make a you will be able to participate in a campus guided tour. Okay? What for? Well, to get to know the buildings of the university, especially those where you are going to study. Okay? You will be received first by the director of the library at 11:30. Okay? You will see there in the map I gave you where all these points are. But the most important thing is that you know where the library is so that we can meet tomorrow. After the session you will have here, the presentation you will have here, we will go to the library where we will meet. We will be received by the director of the library, okay? a very important point at every university. You need to be there, to know there, because you will use it a lot, okay? And then from there, you will make groups and you will be taken to the different faculties where you are going to study, okay? And somebody will receive you there, the dean or the vice dean, in order to welcome you there and to show you all the faculty and give you all the information you will need as students from University of Burgos. Because you must remember something, you are students of University of Burgos, okay? You are now students of University of Burgos. You have been already enrolled, registered, and you become part of this community, okay? So everything here is for you, as for the rest of the national students, okay? You must have this in your mind. Remember that always. Okay, and finally, at 4 o'clock, there will be a guided tour about the historic area of the town and a visit to the cathedral, a guided visit, okay? Now, I sent you this. Some of you have already registered for the visit. Some of you haven't. So if you want, you can still sign up for this, okay? There is an email where you can send your message confirming that you will be participating there. Depending on the number of students who sign up for this visit, there will be 1 or 2 groups, okay? So that could be, for example, the first group at 4 and the second group at 5, okay? So you will receive a message, okay, telling you if you will be, participate in the first group or in the second group, 16 hour or 17 hour. This is Arco de Santa Maria, the meeting point. Okay, here there will be a guide who will take you around the historic city and then to the cathedral to explain you some of our history and, of course, of our beautiful cathedral. It is beautiful. It is not that I say, it is beautiful. Okay. Activity program concerning Thursday and Friday. Only one thing, visit to Segovia. Okay. How are we going to do this? Our associations, those who will be talking to you later, will be preparing this visit. Okay. So what you have to do is, at the end of this presentation today, they will be out there at the desk where you got all those t-shirts, etc. For you to sign up for it, okay? You will have to pay 10 euro, okay, everybody? This is because there's going to be a visit to Alcázar de Segovia. See, those images are very representatives of this town, Segovia. It is a very nice one. So the second one, it is like a castle, that is Alcázar de Segovia, okay? So there will be a guided visit to this monument, and it is around 10 euros, so it is necessary that you pay for that. So that will be, to sign up, that will be the amount of money, the fee for this visit, okay? So when, after this presentation, where, out there at the reception desk. You can sign for that, okay? You decide either Thursday or Friday, okay? Okay, so that is about the program. Any questions? It's quite easy, not many things. And, yes? No, and the rest of the time, just go out, visit the city, enjoy the terrazas, the tapas, enjoy the people, just get involved in our ambience and enjoy it, okay? Because next week you will have to start studying and you will not have time to go out and enjoy, not at all. Just university and study all the time. Okay, I was joking, of course. Do you all have an accommodation? I would like you to raise your hand if you don't have one accommodation. 1, 2. Just 2 people. The rest are already accommodated. Yes? That's perfect. Okay, so for those 2 people who do not have accommodation, if you want, at the end, you can come here and I will give you a couple of addresses I have for you you can try there if you want. Okay? Right, perfect then. Let's go over this. This is the academic calendar. Lessons start on the 11th. Okay, that is next week. Okay, for everyone. It doesn't matter that you might not be registered because, I don't know, we did it wrong and I didn't register you in the right class. That can have happened. Or because you have decided to change and you don't know to which classes you will go, whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. Most of you are registered. But even though you were not, go to class on the 11th, okay? Start going to class, okay? And this is a piece of advice I give you. When you go to class these first days, go and introduce yourself to the professors, okay? That is a good thing to do, so that they know that they have international students in their classes, right? And they see interest in them, in learning and in getting to know the professor, and because it is important. You know, everywhere, not everywhere, you will find professors very talkative and that they will host you in a very good way. They will help you, they will support you. That is, I think, the main, the most of the occasions. Sometimes you might find other people who are not so amicable, so friendly. That happens everywhere. It doesn't mean that they are not good professors or that they are not going to help you or support you, okay? You are students as the rest. That's right, okay? But it is important that they know that you are there, okay? So it is a good thing to do. That is my advice. Introduce yourself to professors, okay? And also, during the academic year, during the semester, there are some tutorial hours where you can go and talk to them also. It is good to do, okay? I think it is a good thing to do. Okay? That's an advice. That is a mother's advice. The semester, it ends on February the 6th. There will be exams in December and in January, okay? Now, one thing. Some of you might want to know if it will be possible to make all the exams before Christmas, because if you want to go back in December, if you want to go back home in December, you will not be able to come to do the exams just for 15 days. That could be possible if you talk to professors, okay? Just let them know, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to come back in January. Would it be possible for you to give me the exam now? And well, there should be no problem with that, okay? So think about that, especially those from Korea or China, America, even though North, South, Central America, doesn't matter. They might have problems with this. So you can try that. Talk to professors and say, well, I will not be able to come back in January. Please let me sit for the exam in December. Okay, transcript of records. I will send it by email, okay? Right? It will be digitally signed, so I will not be sending hard copies or anything like that, okay? I will be sending it by email to the university and to you, okay? Right? When? Well, if you are staying here for 1 semester only, transcript of records will be sent as of second half of February. Second half of February, okay? Not before, right? Remember that. Why? Because professors have a period of time to insert the grades in the system. There is a period of time to do that, okay? So it is established like that, and when the system is closed, that is the time when I can start issuing transcript of records, okay? And that will be as of mid-February, more or less. Maybe before, some days before, maybe some days later, but around mid-February, okay? And for those who are staying here for the whole academic year, you will receive the final transcript of records as of mid-July, okay? So the academic year will start 28th of June with exams, dance, everything, but transcript of records will not be ready till mid-July. That will be the time when I will start sending the transcript of records to universities, okay? Okay, Erasmus Documents. This is Erasmus. For the non-Erasmus students, there is a different document, a different learning agreement, okay? But I have included this year also a modifications part, okay? So Erasmus students have a learning agreement which has this part before the mobility. That's the first part. That is that part you have already filled in. You have already got signed by your coordinator at home university, and you have already got signed by the coordinator here, okay? We have used that learning agreement for your registration. You are already registered in all the courses you included in your learning agreement. Good? There is another part of the learning agreement, which is the during the mobility part, okay? This must be filled in if you need to make modifications to your learning agreement, to the first you already got signed, okay? So this is a part for modifications, okay? You will have to use this part to modify your registration here. And it will also have to be signed by your coordinator at home university, the most important, and by the coordinator here, okay? And then there is the third part after the mobility. At the University of Burgos, we don't fill in that part. Why? Because that is the transcript of records part, okay? So we don't fill in that part. We issue official transcript of records that are sent to your university, okay? By mid-February or by mid-July, depending on your the duration of your stay here, okay? So 3 parts of the Erasmus Learning Agreement, 1 part already filled in before the mobility, 2nd part during the mobility that you will have to fill in if you make modifications to your previous learning agreement, and the 3rd part, which is the equivalent to the transcript of records. So we will not fill in that part. We will send the transcript of records directly, okay? Okay. Non-Erasmus students, they also have a learning agreement. You have already filled in, you have already get it signed, you have already been registered in the courses included in your learning agreement. There is a second part for that learning agreement also, which is for modifications. So if you need to do modifications, you also have to fill in that part, get it signed at home university, and then here in order to get modification of your registration. Okay? So it is the same for both, but documents are different. That's the only thing. Erasmus documents are imposed by the European Commission, so all of you have the same. Whereas the other documents for the rest of the students, it is a document that University of Burgos requires from you. It is not an Erasmus, it is not a European Commission document. Okay, so this part concerning the learning agreements is clear? Yes? Okay. Second part, certificate of arrival. Some of you already gave it to me so that I had to sign it and stamp it. This is a certificate that most of your universities have given to you so that it is signed by us, okay, in order to prove that you already arrived in here and got enrolled in University of Burgos. Okay? Most of you have a period of time to send it back to the university so that all the grant process can be started. So at the end of this meeting, if you want, if you have the hard copy here, I have my stamp, so I can sign them and stamp them. If you don't have this hard copy, you can send it by email and I will sign it electronically. There is no problem at all, and it is much more easy. It's easier. Yeah. Non-Erasmus students might also have that document, so just do the same. Okay, that is the same for everyone. Certificate of attendance, the third document. At the end of your stay here, you will have also to get it signed by us. Okay, with the date, your final day here. Yeah, I will have to sign it and stamp it the same. It is also important for your universities in order to close the grant payment, the grant process. Okay? And the final document, Transcript of Records, that as I said, I will send it to your universities. Any questions? Those are the important documents, yeah? No, it's not a new one. Usually the learning agreement has 3 parts. Before the mobility, during the mobility, and after the mobility, usually. Okay? If you find problems with your documents, let me know. Okay? Any other questions? Okay, is it clear enough? Clever students. Okay, registration, matrícula. You are already registered. You received a document like this in your email. Is that right? All of you did? All of you received one? Yes? Okay. With the courses? Okay. And another document, which is abonaré. Some of you received this document saying that you have to pay €1.12. What's that? This is the accidents insurance. Every student at University of Burgos is obliged to pay it. Okay? It is something that every student must pay. Accidents insurance. €1.12. How do you have to pay it? Okay. Here. You have to go to Banco Santander, which is at the Polytechnical School, here in this campus, Milanera. okay? These are the days you can go from Monday to Thursday from 9 to 17, or Friday from 9 to 14:30. Okay? Why do I say later registration payment at Banco Santander? Okay. You can go there and do two things at the same time. You can pay for your registration, and also you can apply for your UBU virtual card. Okay? This is mandatory, right? What do you do there when you go to this office of Banco Santander? You go there, they take a picture of you, okay? Which is a digital one, and it will be the one that appears in your registration, in your UBU virtual, in the system of the university, okay? And also in your UBU card, because the UBU card is not a hard one. It is not a card, a plastic one or anything, but it is a virtual one, okay? You will have to download the app so that you can get this virtual card there, okay? So what do you have to do? Ask for your virtual card in the bank, and at the same time pay for your registration. Most of you have to pay €1.12, but some of you have a different agreement with university and must pay the complete fee. You know already who have to do what, okay? So it will have to be done the same way, okay? So you go to the same place, the bank, and you do two things at the same time, okay? Right. Let's go on with the registration. We're going to go to modifications now. Some of you have sent me emails with these questions about modifications for different reasons. Maybe courses overlapped and could not be taken both, of course, because they overlapped. Sometimes, well, this course, I thought it was taught in English, but it is not. I can't follow it because I can't speak Spanish at all. Modification. I don't know. Well, this course is not the right one. I thought it was this, it was about these aspects, but it doesn't cover this aspect. Whatever reason, you have to modify. There is no problem. Okay? You can modify. You have a period of time to do it, which is, the deadline is 21st of September. Okay? Now, remember, when I say here, matricula is not the same as learning agreement, why do I say this? It's not very common, it's not very frequent, but sometimes it happens, and I need to say it here so that we can avoid this situation, okay? Some of you modify the learning agreement, get the signature from your coordinators, and stopped the procedure. If you do that and do not send it to me, your registration will not be modified, right? So you will not be able to attend those lessons. You will not get access to the platform. You will not be accepted in those lessons. I don't know why some students doesn't realize till the end, some students don't realize till the end of the semester. And I am like, well, yeah, well, if you are not registered, you didn't realize you are not registered, how did you work this course? You didn't get any materials in the platform. I don't understand, but it happens. I don't know why, but sometimes it happens. So what I mean with this is, be careful and notice that, first thing, you must change your learning agreement. Second, you must get your academic coordinator's signature. Very important that you get your home university's signature. Why? Because if you don't get that, even though I modify the registration, You will not get recognition when you get back. Okay? When you go back home, you will find you do not have, you will not have your course recognized. Okay, so the learning agreement is a very important document, very important one. No? You must modify it, you must get the academic coordinator's signature, and then you must send an email to me, okay, with the modified and signed learning agreement. Okay, there are sometimes your universities take their time to answer you, and that might be a problem because, well, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I didn't get answer from a university, and I wasn't able to modify my learning agreement. I wasn't able to go to class. I wasn't able to start working on this class, right? Well, in those cases, when you don't get answer from your university in 2 or 3 days, at least get your UBUS coordinator's signature and send it to me. I will modify your registration. And then you will have to send me the complete learning agreement. Imagine your university says, no, I do not allow this modification. Then we will have to modify it again. Okay, that is the worst thing that can happen. Okay? But, well, it is important that you start working soon in the classes you decide to take. Okay, the academic offer in English. You already received it. I think you already saw courses that were offered in English in our web, and the English-friendly program. As I said before at the beginning, there is an offer in English, and there are also some courses that are called English-friendly courses, because they are included in a program through which you get support in English. You will receive, you will attend the normal class with Spaniards and in Spanish, but if you want to subscribe for this English-friendly program, you will get support in English. You will receive materials in English, you will receive tutorials in English, also from the professors, and even the exams might be taken in English. Okay, so that could be of help to you. Not all the courses are in this program, okay? Only the courses that are here in this link, okay? Which is in our web. What do you have to do in order to be enrolled in this course as English friendly? You have to fill in this form, okay? Which is in our web also, right? You fill in this form with all your data. Write here the code of the course, okay, the name of the course, and the degree to which it belongs. That is the most important things, okay? And I will modify your registration and register you in the English-friendly group, okay? Right? All the courses that you have already chosen, if you want them to be English-friendly and they are in the English-friendly program, just let me know through this form so that I can modify your registration and put you in the right group. All right? Okay. Your academic coordinator, you already know who your academic coordinator is, don't you? Does anybody have any doubts about this? Did you all receive my email? You already know who your coordinator is, right? Everybody? All right, so you need to talk to him or her, meet him or her. It is very important because they will give you information whenever you have to change anything. I mean, you have to change your course choice. They will give you support, and they will advise you on which courses would be better. And also, if you have problems when overlapping, also they might be able to give you some advice on which other courses would be better, so that you don't have that problem with courses being taught at the same times. Okay? And here's your academic reference. Imagine you have a problem with one course, with one professor, whatever, and that professor is not willing to help you. For example, this is a situation I just put on the table. Your academic coordinator could try and help you. Okay? You need somebody to talk to about these academic situations, because we will be able to help you concerning the rest of the things, okay, at the office. Administrative aspects, go to the office. Personal aspects, come to the office. It's not that we are psychologists, but, well, sometimes we can help, or we can show you how you can get help, okay? But as for academic aspects, talk to your academic coordinator, okay? It would be good that you send him or her a message. I know many of you already did. I think some coordinators are already thinking about gathering their groups to give them information. So, well, just wait for their emails or send them emails, okay? Asking for an appointment. Okay, so far, are you tired? Yes, are you tired? No? Can you speak? Hola. I can't open this. I am thirsty. Oh, okay. It's easier than I thought. Okay, then if you don't have any questions concerning the aspects already explained, let's go to another part. Another important aspect, how to move yourself through the web a little bit to get the information on your courses, schedules, etc. Okay, there is a place in our web from which you can get to all that information. I already sent you this information, but I just want to go over it again. This is the page, okay? If you go to Estudios, which is here, can you see Estudios there? Yeah? You go to Grados, okay? And when you go to Grados, you receive this beautiful page. I know it is not a nice one, I'm sorry. You decide the degree you are interested in, okay? You click on it and you get a page like this. Every degree has its own page with its own information, okay? And it is organized in the same way. So this might be an example, grado en español, okay. There are several parts there. That is the top part of the page, and the bottom there is information, academic information and basic information. Okay, so here you've got guías docentes. That is the place where all the courses are informed, and there is a code with the information on the course. You click on that code, and a PDF is opened with information about all the contents, professor, the term, the hours, and how it will be evaluated. Okay? I think you already know that because you had to look over. No, you don't? It is important to know some details from there. There is a lot of information there in the guías docentes. These are course descriptions, but also many other things over there. So it is not very attractive, but there is some information which is important there for you, okay? concerning bibliography or the coordinator of the course, the professor, email, etc. Okay, so it could be of help for you. Also, if your university asks you for description of the course, imagine you are going to take a new one, modifying the previous one. You want to send information on the course to the university, there it is, the information they need to have. Okay, on academic information, you've got the horarios, schedule, timetable, okay? What else? I'm sorry. Okay, pruebas de evaluación, that is the exams, okay? They are already fixed, they are already scheduled, okay, the exams. You know, there are two opportunities. You will be able to attend the first one and fail it, because there will be another one, possibility, okay? So there are two calls, okay, for the exams, dos convocatorias de examen. For this semester, the first call can be in December, and the second call in January and February. Okay, January especially, yeah, because February we only have 6 days of this first semester. And here you've got orientación y tutorías. So those are the tutorials, okay? The names of the professors, emails, and the times where they are able to receive you for tutorials, okay? So all this information is important for you to, well, that is something you need to know, okay? Schedules, exams, orientation, etc. Okay? Yeah? Okay. Legal stay in Spain. This is going to be very quick. There are two kinds of students here, as I said before, Erasmus and non-Erasmus. Erasmus are EU citizens. You need to ask for a certificate of registration as EU citizen. Okay? Where? Here it says at the bottom of the slide, Subdelegación de Gobierno, calle Vitoria 34. That is for the EU citizens, okay? They need to do it, or you need to do it every time you are going to stay here for longer than 3 months, okay? Non-EU citizens, you need, depending on the time you are going, or the period, depending on the period of time you are going to stay here, okay? If you are staying here for 1 academic year, I don't know if there is someone here. Is there anyone from a non-EU citizen who will be here for 1 academic year? No, all of you, 1 semester. Okay, in that case, you don't have to do anything. Okay, because you already have a visa for the time you are staying here, for the whole period of time. Your visa covers all the time you are staying here. So you don't need to go to the foreign office, okay? Whereas EU citizens do need go to Subdelegación de Gobierno and ask for a certificate of registration as EU student, as EU citizen, okay? Other practical issues. Sorry, because I just wanted... No. I wanted to show you. That's why I'm saying that I didn't bring the right... Let me do something. Can you see the web there? Yes. I wanted to show you just one important thing concerning the platform, the virtual platform you are going to use in your lessons, okay? And how to do it. See here, you can see UBU Virtual. Okay. When you are enrolled, you have access to this UBU Virtual. That is where you will get all the information on the courses you are enrolled, and where professors will inform you about which tasks and papers you must do, when they are due. They tell you which bibliography you need to use. I mean, all the information concerning the classes, okay? So you need to go there. Let me go back. Here, you go to UBU Virtual, okay? In UBU Virtual, you need to, I don't know why, está avisos permanente. Well, it doesn't appear. Oh, let's acceder. Okay, so, for example, this could be my UBU Virtual, right? This could be, I have already included my user. Your user is your email address. Remember, when you registered in our platform, you were given a user's name, which is your email address, okay? So for everything you do in our web, for UBU Virtual, your email address, etc., you need to insert your email address as username, okay? And then the password that you created at that time when you got registered in our platform at the beginning, okay? You go there and you have the courses you are enrolled in, okay? So for example, if you go to one course, this is mine, okay? This is something I did some time ago. Everything is over there, okay? Tutoriales, tareas a desarrollar. Okay, well, there is not much here because it was a long time ago. All right, and all the information on the course, okay? So it is important that you start doing that. At the moment, you will, I don't think you have anything on the courses you have already registered, but you will see that there appears all those courses, okay? Right? So, very important to know. I also sent you a message yesterday about how to activate your email address. Did you do it? Did you try? Could you do that? Did you have problems? No? Did you want me to explain it? It didn't work. Cerrar sesión. Fuera. Okay, I will show you. You need to go here to estudiantes, we are going to activate our email account, okay? Listen. Please, this is important. I know some of you already did, but I would like to explain it for those who couldn't, okay? So please, just listen for a while. Okay, here you go to estudiantes, okay? Correo web, Office 365. You go there, and here you include your email address. Okay. Siguiente. Okay. And you will get this page. If you go at the bottom of this message, it says, si eres estudiante y es la primera vez que vas a usar tu cuenta, debes activarla antes. So if you are a student and this is the first time you are going to use your email account, you must activate it. Activa tu cuenta aquí. So you must click on there. And here you write your email, and here you write your password. Okay? And then you go to activar cuenta. That's the way. Now, it should work. Now, imagine it doesn't, like Bruna's case. What do you have to do? Probably you will have to change your password. Okay? You couldn't. All right. Okay. Try to do that. It didn't work. Okay. Okay. Just try it again this morning, this afternoon, when you have time, and if it still doesn't work, send me a message. Okay. So I will just create a new security code so that you can start the process. I mean, just not start the process, but create a new password. Okay? All right. What about the rest? Did you try and did it work? If it doesn't work, again, just send me a message. Okay? Okay. Any questions concerning this? Is everything clear? Okay. So I think that was important for you to know. If there are no questions about all these administrative procedures and how to use the web, etc. Oh, yes? Could you speak louder? Yeah. So you're talking about the conversion. Okay. No, you get grades. Here you get grades. That's right. Numbers. No. Each course, 1 grade. For example, one course, 7.5. It is the highest grade you can get is 10. You need 5 to pass. Okay? No, conversion must be done at home university. No, they make conversion there, but we send them in the transcript of records. There is a table of conversion so that they can see, and even if they ask us, we can send them further information if they have problems. Yeah, but we do not have such office here. Sorry. Okay. Any other questions? No? Okay. So some practical issues very quickly about buses. Most of you have already used it or not. Perhaps to come here you took the bus. I think it is about €1.30 or 20, one trip, one way. And there is a card that you can buy, which is called Bonobur, which is just €2, and you can use it by putting money in it. And with that card, every trip is 40 cents, I think, right? So it is really worth it buying this card, okay? These are the bus lines that bring you to this campus. Line 5, 7, 12, 22, C1 and C2. As you see, there are several lines, okay? So depending on where you live, you will decide to take one or another. This application, Move It, I think you know it. You can use it in order to know which bus to take. It is quite useful. Okay? You just download it and it will help you. As for the medical insurance, which is very important, I just want to give you some tips, a couple of them. You might have if you are European, you might have the European card, okay, that you can use in every public hospital or medical center in Burgos or in Spain, all right? You might use that card without problem. If you have a private medical insurance, in that case, it is very important that you have the number of your insurance in case you need to call for any medical assistance you might need, okay? Right. There are around, all over the town, there are medical centers, okay? I will send you this, in the information I sent you concerning what we were going to talk about here, okay? There are some links for you to, in this case, look for the medical center that will be the one you need to go in case you need assistance, okay? So if you go there, no, but it doesn't appear there. There is a searcher. There is a medical center searcher, so you just must include the address of your house where you are living, and it will appear the medical center that you must attend in case of need, okay? And if you have a private medical insurance, please remember to take with you the number of the policy always and the number of telephone where you should call in case you need medical assistance. Why do I say this? Because you might feel ill, you might go to any center here, no problem, but you will have to pay for it. If you pay for it and you haven't informed your insurance, probably they will tell you that they will not reimburse the expenses. Okay? Understand that? So it is important that you call, you phone your medical insurance every time you need medical assistance, in case you have a private medical insurance. Okay? Seguros médicos privados. Si tenéis un seguro médico privado y necesitáis ir al médico, por favor siempre llamad al al seguro para informarle y para que ellos os digan qué debéis hacer. ¿De acuerdo? De esa manera, cuando vayáis al médico, deberéis guardar los informes médicos y las facturas que os hayan dado para que os puedan devolver el dinero que os ha costado, para que os hagan un reembolso de los gastos. ¿Vale? ¿Sí? Vale. Si lo que tenéis es una tarjeta sanitaria europea, pues bueno, simplemente por tenerla ya no vais a tener problema en ese aspecto. ¿Vale? Préstamo de bicicletas, hiring a bike. You can do it through the ayuntamiento, the town hall, okay? They will give you the possibility of hiring a bike. How? With the Bonobur. Remember this card we bought for the bus? Yes, with that card you can get also bikes. You will have to make some procedures. If you go to this page, Bicibur, you go there and they inform you how to do in order to be able to hire these bikes. Okay? UBU services as libraries, of course. You have the main library that we will visit tomorrow, and also you will have different libraries in your schools and faculties, okay? Some points where you will be able to use some books, although the main library is this one, the one the general or central library, where you will be able to, borrow all the books you might need. Okay? There is a sport service also, which is placed in the same building where we are. Okay? This is a very active one. It offers a lot of courses and also teams and different sports where you will be able to participate. You will get information about this tomorrow. Okay? Cultural activities, the same. The University of Burgos is very active in this aspect also and can offer a lot of activities, cultural activities like music, choir, theater, cinema, a lot of activities in which you will be able to participate also, okay? And then we have these comedores y cafeterías, university canteens. In every school or faculty, you have one. Okay? So in case you need to have lunch there or whatever, it will be at your disposal, okay? You will be able to use them, okay? I would like to tell you also that at the library, at the central library, there is a point for you to, apart from having lunch there or whatever, but to place their advertisements or photographs, or if you want to share something with someone, if you want to travel somewhere and you want to find someone to share the car, or someone that can give you a ride, whatever, it will be shown to you at the library tomorrow. Okay, it is a new point, the Erasmus or the international point, it is called. Okay, you can find information about culture at the web of the town hall, also the association, the student association ESN. Here it says Erasmus in Burgos, but it changed the name, and it is now Erasmus Student Network, ESN. Sorry about this because I didn't update it. Sorry, ESN, I don't know if they're here. And then AEG, okay, another students association, okay? I think most of them are in contact with them already, most of you. Listen and look at this. I always show you this. Remember, this is the emergency number for anything, any problem you might have, okay? Health problem, or I don't know, any natural problem like flood or fire, or you find someone in the street with problems, whatever, okay? Call this number, okay? If you feel very ill and you can't think of how to react and you can't react, but you are able to call someone, call this number, okay? In many countries in Europe, it's the same number, but there are some countries outside of Europe where they have different emergency numbers. So just for those of you who didn't know this one, please remember it, also write it here. International office, schedule an appointment in case you want to come, preferably, okay? If you don't schedule that appointment, don't worry, come, but I would prefer that you do it, okay? It will be easier for me and for everyone to organize our job, okay? Some postcards from Burgos, you might already know, Cathedral, Puerta de Santa María, Paseo del Espolón, okay, el Cid Campeador, el Monasterio de las Huelgas, la Plaza Mayor, okay, well, some postcards from our town. I didn't tell you at the beginning, this is not a big town, it is a medium-sized town, which is it makes it familiar, okay, for everyone. It is easy to walk everywhere. It is quite a safe place. However, be careful, of course, because things happen everywhere. But, well, it is not a dangerous place, this one, okay? Feel free to talk to everyone in the street, to ask for favor, directions, whatever. They will help you, for sure, most of the times, okay? It is warm now. We have warm weather. It will not be so warm. I wouldn't be able to say for sure because climate is changing all the time. So it's so crazy that. But the normal way in Burgos is that from October you must have warm clothes with you, and November is quite cold, and December might snow. It might snow. No one knows. Now it's not as it used to be, but well, we have this fame of being a cold town. Well, talking about weather, of course. Okay, so just get prepared to that, especially those who come from Mexico and Brazil, and you are going to find some cold weather here. Okay, so be ready for that. Okay, so on my side, I have nothing else to say. I don't want to bore you more. I'm sorry about all this information. I know it is a lot, and at the end you get tired of getting so many information and listening to me all the time. Sorry about that. But anyway, remember, we are there, we are at the international office, and always happy to help you, okay, with everything. You might need me, or you might need us for 1 week or 2. Then you will forget about me and about us, because you will have already formed your family, and you will already be able to go everywhere without help. Okay, so now we have some friends of you already, these students from the associations. First of all, ESN first, okay? ESN, Erasmus Student Network, is going to start talking to you. And well, anything you need to know, just ask them, because they live the same life you live. I am already very old to help you with many things. So, bye.
Mira detrás. suyo. Pero dale a extraer con seguridad. Fijaste aquí. Ahora. Mira, es que no te lo lee. Vale, si quieres, te lo paso al mail o como lo quieras.
Remember at the end, remember if you have any certificates of arrivals to get signed, when they finish, you can come to this desk, okay? And we will get them signed.
¿En Canva o qué vas a hacer? Sí, dale. Sí, claro. Es que sí que lo lee. No sale. No, en Canva. No sale. Entiende tú, porque yo este no sé cómo. Yo es que tampoco sé si me la sé. Bueno, lo intento. ¿Tienes el Gmail? Te lo paso. Sí. No nos lee paso al test en el correo. Pues mira,
Ah, que no.
no se reconoce el USB. ¿Sí? Ah, vale, perfecto. Bueno, buenos días, bienvenidos a todos a estas jornadas de bienvenida de la Universidad de Burgos. Nosotras somos SN Burgos, una asociación que ahora os presentaremos en qué consiste nuestro trabajo. Y nada, eso, queríamos daros una cálida bienvenida y espero que disfrutéis con esta presentación.
Hi to everyone. We are volunteers from ESM Burgos and welcome to the city.
Thank you. Bueno, ¿quiénes somos nosotros? Nosotros somos ESN Burgos, una asociación sin ánimo de lucro, es decir, lo hacemos desinteresadamente, somos voluntarios, nos podéis encontrar por nuestras camisetas azules y estamos apoyados por la Universidad de Burgos. No solamente nos podéis encontrar en Burgos, como veis aquí, nos localizamos en 513 pequeñas secciones en torno a 44 países. Aquí en España somos 38 secciones, ¿vale?
So, we are members of ESM Burgos and it's a non-profit organization. Also, the University of Burgos supports us and we are like those local sessions and all around a lot of countries. It's not only from Spain. We are in a lot of countries. You can find us. And here in Spain, we have like 38 sections. So it's a really big association.
Esto es muy importante. Nosotros somos también estudiantes, entonces nos ponemos en vuestro lugar. Somos estudiantes que ayudan a otros estudiantes. De ahí lo de We are students helping students. Bueno, todas estas caras os van a empezar a sonar a partir de ahora, si acudís a alguna de nuestras actividades o nuestros viajes. Y somos una familia, pues, pequeña, entre comillas, pero bueno, somos gente muy dinámica, con ganas de hacer cosas, por los estudiantes.
Yes, that is really important because we are students and helping other students. We have been in the university, some of us we are still studying, so we can understand you really good. We have the same problem sometimes or something, so if you have any problem, you need help or something, we are here to help us, okay? Those are the faces of our volunteers. You can find us in the different activities and you can meet us. We are really great people.
En resumen eso, que estamos aquí para vosotros. ¿Dónde nos podéis encontrar? Bueno, pues tenemos todas estas redes sociales donde más activos estamos en nuestro Instagram, SN Burgos, tenemos nuestro correo electrónico, tenemos Twitter y un grupo vía WhatsApp que está muy activo diariamente, lo vamos actualizando con todas las actividades que vamos realizando.
You can find us in different social networks. We use a lot Instagram and also we have a WhatsApp group. You can follow the activities in those sites. And also we have a website and you can find us in those social networks.
Bien, ¿qué hacemos nosotros como asociación? Pues no todos son fiestas, ¿no? También hacemos muchas más cosas. Sí que es verdad que intentamos siempre meter alguna fiesta porque nos gusta a todos, pero también tenemos muchísimas actividades de nivel, por ejemplo, social, ¿no? O de impacto medioambiental o a nivel cultural. Y también realizamos viajes, que esto también es muy interesante, ¿no? Poder salir de Burgos y ya una vez que estáis en España, pues conocer más territorios.
We all know that you really love parties, but they are not the only activities we do. We also have educational and social activities and a lot of trips you can follow to see new cities from Spain.
Esto es muy importante, la SN-Card. Esta es nuestra tarjeta de la asociación y la consideramos imprescindible para poder actuar dentro de la asociación. La SN-Card se crea muy rápido, muy fácilmente, a través de un formulario. Es la hora de sacar los móviles, si queréis ya registraros. Os va a pedir, con este código QR, entráis directamente, os va a pedir una serie de datos, nacionalidad, nombre y demás, y el siguiente paso ya es recoger la SN-Card. A la salida del Paraninfo tenemos montado un stand que después de esta presentación pues vamos a atenderos y a poder completar la SN-Card. Es muy importante tenerla, ya os digo, y os comentaremos a continuación, para poder participar en todo tipo de viajes, actividades de SN Burgos.
Okay, that's really important for us, the SN card. You can go to the link with scanning that code to create your SN card. They are going to ask you your personal information and you have to finish the registration. When we finish this event, we are going to be there, so you can finish to have your SN card. It's really important because we are going to do a lot of trips, and to go to the trips, you will need the SN card, okay? Because you have an insurance and a lot of things, and it's compulsory to have the SN card to go to the trips, okay? It's 15 euros, okay, but it's from the whole year in the Erasmus, okay?
Ese detalle se me ha olvidado, 15 euros cuesta, ¿vale? La tarjeta. ¿Qué nos ofrece la SN-Card? Pues la SN-Card en Burgos la podemos utilizar en muchísimos establecimientos que nos generan una serie de descuentos. Aquí tenemos alguno de ellos, pues desde Morcillas Cardeña hasta Centro de Estética Vera, algunos bares como el Sanfran, un centro de idiomas, Fit Spain, La Traviesa.
Okay, so here you can see our local discounts. If you show them the SN card, they will give you a discount, okay? We have like different discounts, for example, for sports, some bars, some shops you can find out in our city, okay?
Y no solo descuentos en Burgos, también os ofrecemos con esta tarjeta descuentos a nivel internacional, pues desde compañías de vuelo tipo Ryanair, transportes de autobús como es Salsa, gimnasios, Altafit, es muy completa.
You don't have only local discounts, you have also international discounts, such as Ryanair, for example, because I think you are going to travel a lot in your Erasmus. So also ALSA, it's a bus discount, and you can find a lot of discounts with your SN card. Also, we have a website that is sncard.org, where you find all the discounts, okay? It's not a problem if you don't remember them.
Bueno, estamos ahora en el Welcome Month, septiembre, todos deseando conocer gente, buen ambiente, ¿no? Acabamos de llegar a un nuevo país, curso 2023-2024, y para llevar esto a cabo pues tendremos que realizar alguna actividad, ¿verdad? Ya ayer comenzamos con nuestro Welcome Month, lunes 4 de septiembre, y estuvimos haciendo un Spirit Friendly en la Tirolina, en un bar de Burgos. Algunas caras nos suenan de verlas ayer. Hoy mismo, por la tarde, a las 6:30, también podéis acudir a otra actividad, el Ice Breaking Games, en el bar San Francisco 7. Pero, por ejemplo, mañana miércoles podéis acudir a una visita al Centro de Arte Contemporáneo, aquí en Burgos. Muy importante lo que va a ocurrir el viernes. Tenéis la oportunidad de realizar vuestro primer viaje. Vamos a ir a Segovia. Luego lo explicaremos en más profundidad, pero es un viaje muy atractivo que recomiendo a cada uno de vosotros. Tenemos más viajes, ahora lo veremos. No sé si lo veis por aquí, los días. Por ejemplo, el lunes que viene, una cooking workshop, está muy bien, ¿no?, para conocer otros tipos de platos. El Sport Dates, el martes. Vamos a tener un día de barbacoa el sábado que viene. Un poco variado, ¿no? Otra visita cultural a las huelgas, que también nos recomendamos mucho. Vamos a viajar también a Bilbao, una ciudad del norte de España. Bueno, pues así un poco variado, ¿no? Y por supuesto fiestas, también habrá fiestas. Tenemos la Welcome Party este sábado y el 29 habrá otra fiesta. Bien.
So yesterday we started with the welcome month. We see some of you at the speed dates, but today we have another activity, and you can see in this calendar where what activities we are going to do. We have also cultural activities, parties, sports activities, such as today we have ice-breaking games. If you want to meet new people, it's a really good activity to it. So also we have tourist visits, a barbecue, parties, picnic, a sports day. You can find a lot of things, also cultural visits. So if you, for example, you don't like parties, you can follow us in another activity and meet new people.
Bueno, empezamos con los viajes. Como ya os hemos dicho, el día 8, que es este viernes, tenemos el viaje a Segovia. El viaje a Segovia lo podéis conseguir por 10 euros, va a costar el viaje, es asequible. Y continuaremos con el viaje a Bilbao, que lo tenemos fijado para el 23 de septiembre de este mes. Lo mismo que os he dicho con la SN Card. El viaje a Segovia lo podéis ya conseguir rellenando el formulario. Luego os señalaremos otro código QR y hacéis el mismo proceso. Lo escaneáis con el teléfono móvil y rellenáis el formulario.
It's the time to start with the trips. First, we have the trip to Segovia this Friday. If you want to join us, we are going to tell you more information after. And also we have the trip to Bilbao, so save the dates because we are going to travel a lot.
Este es el código QR del que os hablábamos, que también pues, podéis escanearlo y es el mismo proceso, introducir vuestros datos y lo que os comentaba, el precio queda fijado en 10 euros.
That's the information about the trip to Segovia. You can scan now the code to register from the trip, and you have to put your information, and then after this event you can pay it. We have a stand outside so you can buy the trip.
Por curiosidad, ¿estáis teniendo problemas con los códigos? No, va bien, muy bien. Bueno, y seguimos. El viaje a pueblos para el 14 de octubre. Ya nos adentramos en el siguiente mes, el mes de octubre. También muy recomendable, ¿no? Para el 20-22 de octubre tenemos un evento a nivel nacional muy bueno para conocer gente a nivel nacional en Sevilla, en el sur de España. Habrá más de 1.200 personas y es muy dinámico, muy entretenido, y si podéis ir reservando esta fecha de finales de octubre, yo os lo recomiendo. Tenéis que estudiar, pero también tenéis que disfrutar y conocer nuestro país.
Añadir que en el viaje en el evento nacional de Sevilla, vamos a ir secciones de toda España, o sea, distintas secciones de Erasmus, de SN, de toda España se van a reunir en Sevilla para hacer desfiles y conocer la ciudad. Entonces os recomendamos mucho que vayáis porque la verdad que está muy chulo. We continue with the villages trip. It's a really good trip we made also the last course with other international students, and also the national event. In the national event, we recommend you to come with us because we are going to be more than 1,000 of students, so from different places of Spain. They are like people from different sections of ESN, so you can join other Erasmus, meet them, and see the city, which is really beautiful.
Bueno, un par de viajes más. Tenemos un viaje para Oviedo y Gijón, en el norte de España también, para el mes de noviembre, sobre el 10-12 de noviembre. Otro viaje también en esta comunidad de Castilla y León, Valladolid, para el mes de diciembre, el 9 de diciembre.
Save the dates of our last trips, who are the trip to Oviedo and Gijón, and also the trip to Valladolid, who is really near from Burgos.
Esto es, bueno, un resumen de todo lo que os hemos venido diciendo para que localicéis. Está muy bien el mapa para localizarnos, ¿no?, a nivel nacional, y es un resumen. Ya os hemos contado todo un poco por encima.
If you don't know where are the cities we are telling about, you can see it on that map and the dates of the trips. If you have some question, you can ask us without a problem.
Y bueno, nosotras hasta aquí hemos llegado, no nos queremos alargar más, que bastante nos hemos alargado. Estamos deseando conoceros, poder ayudaros, y estamos aquí para vosotros. Desde SN Burgos, lo que os hemos dicho antes, solo os deseamos una buena acogida y estamos aquí para lo que necesitéis. Así que feliz curso 2023-2024.
Thank you very much for listening to us. We have finished. If you have any question, you can ask to us. If you have any problem, if you need help with someone, we are here to help you. In what case, what do you need? We can help you. We are students. We have been in Erasmus too. So if you have any doubt about the university, your degree, about the city, everything, you can tell to us, okay? Thank you.
¿Se escucha? Ahora. Hola, buenos días. ¿Qué tal estáis? Cansados, imagino. Así que nosotros somos AEG Burgos. Voy a ser breve porque, como decimos aquí, lo bueno y breve 2 veces bueno. So, hi, good morning everyone. How are you? I'm gonna be brief because I know you are really tired about everything that has been going on this morning. So we are AEG Burgos, and what's AEG? AEG is an association conformed with young people. AEG es una asociación europea compuesta por gente joven. Nosotros somos gente joven local haciendo cosas para gente joven. We are local young people doing things for young people. AEG está presente en 172 ciudades europeas en 40 países distintos. AEG is in 172 different cities in 40 European countries. For example, today we have here the president of AEG Firenze. What do? We do mostly cultural exchanges. We also talk about politics. We are a non-political association, but we are involved in helping, for example, in the war of Ukraine, and so on. Sobre todo nos dedicamos a intercambios culturales. También, aunque AEG es una asociación apolítica, no nos mantenemos al margen con los temas que rodean a la sociedad.
Bueno, somos una asociación que nos dedicamos a muchas cosas. Generalmente, actividades locales, actividades internacionales y de lo que os venimos a hablar ahora, pues de los Erasmus. Actividades para vosotros.
Dentro de las actividades que hacemos para los Erasmus, hacemos quedadas. Ayer tuvimos una quedada informal en el Bar Iguana, en la que os vimos algunos de vosotros. Hacemos también actividades relacionadas con el deporte, workshops, también city tours y visitas. Hacemos viajes también alrededor de España y, sobre todo, lo que más nos gusta son las fiestas. What do we do for the Erasmus students? We do different team building meetings. I was saying that yesterday we had an informal meeting in the Iguana bar. I saw some of your faces yesterday there. We also do a lot of sports activities, workshops, trips. Last year we went to León and Salamanca. We hope that this first semester we'll also go to these 2 cities. And what we like the most is our parties. For these 2 weeks, we have these activities. Today, with the ESN, we are doing the ice-breaking games. Tomorrow, we have bowling. On Thursday, we are going to Segovia. It's not there, but on Thursday, Vinny and me will go with you. And super important, on Friday, we have a pub crawl. What's a pub crawl is going to 5 different bars, have some drinks before going to the party. Y estas son las actividades que tenemos preparadas para estas 2 semanas. Hoy tenemos los Ice Breaking Games con la SN, mañana bolera, jueves viaje a Segovia, iremos Pini y yo con vosotros. El viernes, súper importante, el pub crawl. Os lo recomendamos muchísimo porque es una ruta por 5 diferentes bares antes de una fiesta que está en la New Miel, que sé que algunos de vosotros ya habéis estado allí. Y la semana que viene más actividades.
El viaje del jueves es exactamente el mismo viaje que hay el viernes. La única diferencia es el día. Unos vais el jueves, otros el viernes, en base a vuestras preferencias. El jueves iríais con nosotros y el viernes iríais con la SN. O sea, que os quede claro que es el mismo viaje. Ya el día que prefiráis, pues os apuntáis. Para apuntaros también a la salida de cuando termine esta charla, también estaremos en el stand para que podáis apuntaros y hacer el pago o informaros de cómo hacer el pago. Bueno, como ha dicho mi compañera, pues os recomendamos no perderos ninguna actividad, sobre todo la del viernes. Es una actividad que crea mucha cohesión grupal, que conoces más a la gente en pequeños grupos y que luego tenemos la primera gran fiesta de bienvenida, que esa nadie se la quiere perder.
We also have an Erasmus card with different discounts that we will see later. But one important thing is that our card is just for discounts. You are welcome in every activity, even if you don't have it. También tenemos nuestra tarjeta Erasmus y los descuentos que vienen con ella los veremos luego, pero lo importante es que a las actividades podéis venir con ella o sin ella. Simplemente si la tenéis vais a acceder a más descuentos, pero siempre podéis venir a todas nuestras actividades y viajes. Sobre todo para los viajes, ahí es donde veis más el descuento. Y aparte de los viajes, también hay descuentos en farmacia, gimnasio y diferentes bares y restaurantes en la ciudad. The discounts are mostly for our trips, but you also have a discount in a pharmacy, gym, and many restaurants and pubs all around the city.
Hay más sitios en los que tenemos descuentos, perdón, porque esto no está actualizado. Por ejemplo, en el bar en el que estuvimos ayer, en el Iguana, también tenemos varios descuentos, así como en otros bares que os informaremos y los pondremos en el Instagram y por los grupos para que podáis disfrutarlos.
And here you can find the 2 codes to join the WhatsApp group if you are not there yet, and the Instagram profile. Aquí los QRs para el grupo de WhatsApp si no estáis todavía, que por ahí os mandamos ahora el form para el viaje a Segovia y el Instagram.
Es importante que estéis en el WhatsApp porque siempre mandamos todas las actividades que hacemos. Aquí os hemos mostrado 2 semanas, pero estamos continuamente haciendo cosas todo el año entero. Todos los viajes que vamos haciendo los vamos publicando, todas las actividades, quedadas informales, tanto formales como informales. También, si os apetece a vosotros hacer algo, a mí me venís y me decís, oye Pini, pues mira, me apetece hacer un viaje a tal sitio, ¿podéis organizarlo? Pues igual sí. O nos apetece hacer un karaoke, ¿podéis organizarlo? Pues oye, pues lo podemos organizar. O sea, todo lo que queráis podemos hacerlo, estamos aquí para vosotros y sobre todo para disfrutar nosotros. Nosotros no estamos de Erasmus, pero queremos vivir la experiencia Erasmus con vosotros. Queremos conoceros, queremos pasarlo bien y queremos que tengáis la mejor experiencia de vuestra vida.
She said that we are always open to listen if you have any suggestions, you want to do one activity, one trip. You can always come to tell us, can we do a karaoke night, can we do a trip to Madrid, whatever, just come and tell us because we are always open to listen.
Okay, so I would like to give you my personal experience in AJ and to make you understand why AJ is really special. So as she said, I'm the president of AJ Firenze, so I'm not from here. And what happened? Why I'm here? A year ago, during our summer program, I met Beatrice, which came to Florence because we have summer programs, so it's not only Erasmus, but IJ can bring you really nice emotion during all the year. And this year, she asked me to host a couple of her friends that wanted to come to Florence to visit. And I was like, okay, let's do it. I mean, let's host them. And we had a great time together, and now I'm here. So IJ is not only Erasmus, but I suggest you to join your local IJ when you come back home, because you can have the same emotion, the same fun all the year long. You know, it's not only about Erasmus, but it's something that you can live whole year here, and you can enjoy whole year here, and can make you, can you hear me? Yeah. It can make you connections, stable connections and emotion during all your year and all your life. So I'm really thank you to be here. Thank you to AJ. And I hope you have fun with those little girls in Burgos.
Thank you, Mateo. You're welcome. Y para finalizar...
Y aquí para finalizar, nuestras demás redes sociales, el mail por si queréis contactar por ahí, aunque por individual también por WhatsApp, no hay ningún problema. Y muchas gracias a todos. Ahora nos vemos fuera en el stand. Muchas gracias.
So I think we have finished for today. The only thing I want to remind you is, first, if you have your arrival certificates to be signed here, I can do it for you, right? Just come to the desk and I will sign them. Point one. Point two, for all of you who want to subscribe for the Segovia's trip, as your friends from the associations said, you can do it right now in the lobby where they are at the reception desk, okay? So you can either choose Thursday or Friday, I think. And if you go on Thursday, you will go with AG, and if you go on Friday, you will go with ESN. But you must pay the same amount of money, and the trip will be exactly the same, okay? So you just decide, all right? So that's all for today. Just remember, tomorrow we will meet here again at 10:30, okay? Refer to your program where it is all written. I think it is 10:30 here, and then we will visit the library, and then we will visit your faculties in the campus tour. All right? Okay? So, if you don't have any other questions for me right now, we will just finish with this presentation, and well, have a very nice afternoon. Enjoy the town, enjoy the weather today. Have a rest if you need it, and tomorrow I just would like to see you all here again. Okay? Right? Okay then. So